problem. In the morning, there's just fog, and I went to the closest. I went to the closest spot that you could actually kind of view from the street, kind of stuff. And there's like a small hill, like a ridge, and it launches over, like just from behind that. Right, we saw in the video that where those people were. They actually don't let you go over to where they were, which is just down the street. But that whole street was just lined like with people. Eventually, it was like all the way up and down the street. But what happened was there's so much fog. You're in the fog bank, and I'm like, the other guys that I heard are right around me, they had never been to a launch, right? And so I'm like, I hope you can kind of at least see the light because they say it's really bright. And so I'm like, maybe we'll at least see the light. I don't know. Like, I have no idea. Nothing. Nothing. You can't see anything. And it's just massive fog, right? The thing is, like, even on the SpaceX feed that I had on my phone, you could barely see the rocket from where they were, which was like from the camera viewpoint is probably like from here to like that little tree over there. From on their cameras on the other side of the hill. So for us, it's like we're way too much fog. But here's the thing. So you're, pretty far away, a couple, 2-3 miles or whatever it is. And you feel like there's a rumble right next to you. Like it's a car, like the Lamborghini, right? And it's loud and you feel the rubble, like you feel it. So you know where the rocket is. It's just like, and it's really fast. It's like, and it's like now above your head. Like and you could hear it still a little bit way out there. So you get the experience, but without seeing it. But you can't really. The rocket's pretty small from that far away. So that whole experience is kind of interesting because you're like, okay, I can't see anything, but you can definitely feel it. And then when the rocket comes back into the atmosphere, there's a sonic boom. So as I'm watching the feed, because I know I'm no way going to see this thing coming back, there's already some people leaving. I guess they didn't realize there's going to be a sonic boom. I wasn't waiting for it, so I want to see myself in the 360 video, like getting shooken up by the sonic boom, because I was sitting there waiting. And I'm like, okay, I think it's and you don't know when it's going to come. And I'm watching the feed, and then you hear the boom, like the boom comes, and it's pretty crazy. It's really, really cool. I definitely think I know for sure I'm going to take the kids. I'm going to take the kids for sure when there's a launch. So there's a launch in October, and if there's a launch. So here's the thing. So I drive away. So everybody's driving away. I drive away, and I'm not even 5 minutes away. Blue skies. It's like, and so if I had parked like in the further by Vandenberg Air Force Base, like on the other side where those hills are that you can see down now because it's like a hill, you can be up there and you can look kind of down. You would see the rocket go right through the fog and be in clear sky. And then you would see it come back down. And I'm like, oh, shoot, because you realize like you're just in the wrong spot because of the fog belt being right over the ocean where you were. And that's a total amateur move. So it's like, you don't want to, now that I know on the morning launches, you don't want to be in those spots. You want to be in the spots further away where you're not in the fog bank. And then if you go in the afternoon where it's clear, then it's probably fine to be in that spot where I was. Well, nobody on the street that I was, all of those people to me had never been to a launch before, right? Because why would you go to a launch that you can't see? So the whole street of people that were there were no, I don't know. I was disappointed at the time going, oh, that's a bust, like you're stuck, like shoot. But then I still felt exhilarated. I still felt like I experienced I still feel like I experienced the launch, right? I don't feel like I missed out on anything other than the visual, but the whole experience was cool because there's something about having all the same people that are interested in space and SpaceX and what they're doing and rockets are there. And I just felt like I'm with my people, you know, like you're kind of there, like all the basketball fans at the NBA finals, like those, you know, those guys are diehards, right? You know that those guys really want to be a part of something, you know. And I felt like that was worthwhile, and it was a good experience because now I didn't drag the family to see nothing because they're gonna go, we didn't even see the rocket, you know what I mean? They're not gonna get the experience I got that was meaningful because I've been wanting to see a launch for so many years. I mean, how long do we want to go for? Do we want to make a longer one? We don't have to do this short one with him. Or we can switch when we come through the pond, we can go left and go up the hill and then come around and then come back over this way, make it longer.
I gotta get home.
So somebody's already bailing on us. We haven't even started and she's quitting. She's quitting.
I'm a bailer. We'll get you.
Opa!
I like that place.
Yeah, they burned the cheese on fire right in front of our faces.
Say what in front of this?
They burned the cheese on fire.
You ever see that?
At Opa?
At Opa. They have like
do it for other people, but
right.
I've never done it.
I finally ordered that dish.
Was it good?
It's an appetizer. It's like this melted cheese and they flambe it, so there's big fire. And so during the COVID days, they have the outside, and then they have these sunshades. And if you look at the sunshades, they're all melted spots because the flames go up like 3 feet. And the guy's like, Opa! And like, here's the sunshade, and he's holding it up like, hey, look how great I am. And he's like melting the thing above their heads, you know?
Is it yummy though?
It was okay. The food is amazing overall. We're talking about that cheese dish that the flambe thing.
Opa!
They like light it on fire and like somehow it's like.
Well, did you like the dish? I mean, cheese, melted cheese.
Oh, you can't go wrong.
If you can't go wrong with melted cheese, and if you can, that means you just don't like melted cheese at all.
Cheese.
What?
You just
Lit
something.
on fire cheese that almost broke the
So.
down cheese.
Mommy, let them take my tooth out.
Which one?
The wisdom one.
Oh yeah,
The
okay.
one I came to get your wise counsel on.
Oh, and I said,
Wait,
yeah,
were
go.
you-
It's easy.
You said go for it. I was like, no, don't take my tooth.
Yeah. If you got DK and all that stuff. When did they take it out?
Friday. I was so brave. It
Well,
was my first extraction.
Friday. Well, here I always judge my happiness based on another point of things. So like, let's say I have a down day and the Gulf War is going on, then I go, well, at least I'm not in the Gulf War, and it just makes me better, right? So your dental.
Perspective.
So on Friday, I did a bunch of surgery on one guy in the full upper arch, three implants, 3 crowns, extraction and a graft in every area of the mouth. So he is probably hating me by Saturday.
Dude, I was
So-
in and out in 20 minutes.
Because
man.
it's so easy.
I worked it all up. I was getting all excited
Yeah.
and stuff, and he just had me in and out of there. It was so. I mean, it was.
Yeah, those
it
are
was-
no-brainers.
It was like he was and I couldn't even tell when he got it out. I was
Right.
like, oh, it's over.
Yeah, because you leverage it out.
Dude, it was.
You just luxate it.
Cranky and cracky and.
So we have to go like at Ozzy's pace, right? You guys don't realize? Do you guys know that? He's at fast speed right now.
Great. Which way do we go?
Does that feel okay now? Or
Yeah, I was all getting all
Not too
worked
bad.
up about it, and it's fine. It feels weird, right, because it's missing. But
well, let me know when you need the front one fixed or you want to change it.
yeah,
You just gotta pay the lab bill or whatever. I don't know, unless you want to have your dentist do it.
well, I talked to her about it, and I thought she was gonna be all, because she was all talking about crowning it, and she said just leave it for now. That it's on there tight enough that it's not gonna come off anytime soon.
Yeah, I had a kind of a veneer crown right here, and that broke in half like I don't know a couple years ago, and I just re-cemented it back on like total hodgepodge, like exactly the stuff I don't do with patients typically, and it's lasted. Yeah,
You did it for yourself.
and it's
Why would you do that with
lasted
a
fine. No, it's just right there. Yeah, I guess I'm here.
Wait,
We'll meet you over there then. We can't go that way. Go ahead.
You crazy?
Where you going?
You crazy?
All right.
You crazy? Will
Find the path least traveled by.
Which way are you going?
Hi, Buzz. What?
We're going that way, babe. I think we're going this way.
See you later, Aggie.
I'll take a picture of you on top of the rock.
You want my
No, you're
phone?
not. You're just taking the side path.
What's up, bud? You're doing it, huh? This time you got some sticks. This time you're going a little faster than last time.
Tina wants to tell us to do it. Last time when I was there, hiking is very important for you.
Yeah, I took him yesterday.
You took the anytime you took me.
Ozzy! Going this way? Okay. Going this way. Ozzy goes. Ozzy. Going this way.
Ah, he's going there.
Up. Bye, Ozzy.
Tiger ready? Don't
Bye,
make him.
Ozzy.
Don't make him sit down.
Don't give him the idea
Bye, Ozzy.
to walk.